You say, if God is love, then why do you speak of things such as divine judgment and the wrath of God? Perhaps you should be thinking of things differently. Yes, even the most well-intentioned teachers will speak of divine judgment. Some will even speak of the wrath of God. But it is true. God is love. Love is God. And the only true religion is love. So then, how is it that when you see bad events, huge fires, flooding, ravaging pandemics, huge storms, that people will say, this is the judgment of God? They could say, this is karma. But if you listen to the way that many people use the word karma in today's world, they're simply saying, this is something really bad that has happened to you because of the bad things you have done. But that is not what karma is. Karma is simply balance. If you think of the teachings of the Tao, if you think of the teachings of the Master Jesus Christ, he said, as you do, so shall it be done to you. As you sow, so shall you reap. And then some people will say, oh, so if you sow bad things, then the judgment of God will bring bad things to you. But something else was said by the Christ. He also said, judge not that you be not judged. As you judge, so are you judged. For he did not teach that God was reaching down and smiting mankind, but rather taught that mankind was reaping the rewards, the just rewards of its own actions, and that people were reaping the results of their own actions. That is to say, that they were not being judged by God, but that their judgments were self-imposed by their very actions, because there is a balance and a counterbalance in all things in life. This is what karma truly is. Your dharma, your actions, result in balance and counterbalance. So it is that all things in life bring a balance. Now, many people see the changing of an age, the changing of an era, as we welcome in a new epoch. And they see those who have sown discord and distrust, and they see the karmic results, the balance and the counterbalance. They have seen the forest fires throughout the world. They have seen snow and ice storms where otherwise they would not be. And they would say, "Oh, this is judgment." We say, this is balance and counterbalance. This is actually just the result of actions. Global warming leads to severe weather events. Not divine judgment, but it is a reckoning of sorts that you place upon yourselves. You look at the political lies and the catastrophes that seem to be resultant, and the unrest, and even the problems that you are now having worldwide with the pandemic. And again, it is not God's judgment. It is simply the result of very poor governance. You see, God is love. Love is God. Your religion, if it is true, is love. But when your religion is simply that you are right and everyone else is going to hell, we would ask you, where is the love? Where is that God of love of which you speak? Do you really believe that is the essence of love? So now there will be many who will celebrate and say, "Oh, the populist movements are now getting what they deserve. And oh, the politicians are getting what they deserve. Let us celebrate. Let us dance in the streets." Oh no. Oh no. For God is love, and God loves all. And all make mistakes. What is it then? These people are not being judged by God, being plagued. No. Although there will be many deaths as a result, this is simply karma balancing itself. For when you do foolish things, you get foolish results. It really is that simple. And when you realize this, then you know how important it is to function with truth and to function with love. For whether you be of this ilk of faith or that ilk of faith that expresses its worship of the divine in this way or that, you still won't know God if you don't have love. And if you have love, what matters the window dressings? For It is taught in the Vedas that the true path is the path of love. It was taught by Buddha that the path is one of compassion. It was taught by Jesus that you should love your neighbor as you love yourself, and that you are as gods. If you would love yourself, you must love God, and if you would love God, you must love yourself as you would love your neighbor. And the Prophet Muhammad he likewise taught that you cannot enter into the divine bliss unless you have love for your fellow human and love for God. Love of all of humanity, man, woman, and child, and the eternal spirit of self. That is the essence of salvation. So, when many tell you, oh, this political party is now getting its comeuppance, we will tell you they have judged themselves. They get exactly what they have created. But it does not mean that God is punishing them. It does not mean there is less love in the divine, or that God is fierce and wrathful because you belong to the wrong political party. All of the silly conspiracy theories hinge on people thinking they have special knowledge and thinking that they are a little better than the evil people they are judging. And this is because love has been pushed aside and crowded out of their hearts. Love must fill your heart, and when it does, there is not room for anything else. The mystics of every modality of worship have taught this same thing throughout the ages. So, just think on that one thought. Love. Love is healing. Love is power. Love is God. Love is religion. Love is everything. Love is everywhere. Love can surround you. Love can flow through you. Love can make you everything you want to be, allow you to accomplish everything you've desired to accomplish, allow you to achieve, and allow you to thrive. and the lack of it. Perhaps it is better just to leave that as the implicit for the absence of good is ultimately a vacuum that must be filled with something. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with each of you.